of judgment is close at hand as the orcish hordes stand ready to sweep across this domain like a pestilence and seize the capital of Lordaeron. Standing vigilant above the plains like the descending arm of Twilight itself is the violent citadel of Dalaran. The citadel, serving as sanctum and haven to the mages of Lordaeron, is the last barrier between the orcs and their subjugation of humanity. Manifested in the combined magical prowess of all mages within the Alliance, this place must fall for the Horde to conquer Lordaeron. Fortunately, Orgrim Doomhammer has saved his greatest weapon, ready to unleash it upon the unsuspecting Alliance at just this moment. Dragons.
Dalaran. For this mission, I actually saw an interesting strategy which could be used. So we might as well try it. Let's move forward first, because we need to deal with some enemy units here. I would like these guys to be faster because we need the extra power. Okay, so we have a gold mine here. This is the place where we could build something. So let's move. And these guys are stuck in the wall. And one interesting strategy what I've seen is, first of all, we have to move here a bit. Get these guys out. Which we need the catapult for, which is obviously stuck again. And let's build a great hall here in the meantime. And I also need to cut the trees here, so let's just do that before. I could actually build a lumber mill. I'm sorry. I needed the space. Let's move forward. Okay, so the strategy is, what I've seen is, you attack these towers. Technically you destroy the first tower and you start to just attack the second tower. And as I said in the Quel'Thalas level, a lot of times when you attack a building, the enemy tries to repair it. Therefore they will send all their workers for that purpose. And it's obvious that knight died, which is horrible, but whatever. Yes, and what I've seen is that you attack the ground like this, and they start to send their units. We'll see, we'll see. Which is also not a big deal because we can just build. And they actually do. Wow. Because in the meantime I can just build up my base. So let's cut the trees, let's get some more resources. And I should also start to build the farms. Oh, this is really neat. All right. So in the meantime, while we are waiting for this, we need to basically build up our base simply because, first of all, my Death Knight died and I wanted to use that, and also to see what new stuff we have unlocked. I might need to send another peon to chop wood because I need more farms. I can also send these guys in just to destroy some of the buildings. So yes, basically what we have here is Dalaran is this huge mage city, and it's really fortified. So it will have lots of towers and enemy units and everything. So that is why we need to use strategies which we can enter. Now we have this water here, and basically water is around the city, although it's not as huge, so ships aren't necessary. But we'll see how we do. Okay, we need another farm before being able to just I really have to take care of these critters. But we need more resources first. And I think they stopped bringing in workers. Let's see what we have. Good. All right. Let's start the peon training finally. And since they stopped bringing in the workers, I should start moving forward. Now, it is dangerous to just head in like this. So we have to move slowly, simply because they have tons of units, and my Death Knight died. Which could also be better if I would head it, because I could just death coil these guys down. But this could also work. And as you can see, tons of towers and everything. Okay, let's make more peons. Then we can approach the city slowly while we are building the base. I want to build another one of these. We have another tower there. I just thought that I would see it. But we need a better site. If I attack those towers, I will attract some enemy units. I think. Or not. Yes. The best I couldn't get them without the towers shooting down my units. Alright, finally I can start building some barracks and blacksmiths. I might be able to get one more. Yes, nice. And I want to send one peon here. I want to get another peon. I could also upgrade. And finally I could start the base building a bit better, because now I have resources. I want to build a blacksmith here. And one peon I want to send here. I just don't know if there are enemy units, but we will see with this one. Because we have another gold mine at the other side of the map. But it seems it's pretty empty here. Yes, so let's build a Great Hall here for some extra gold while we are advancing here. Okay, I wanna upgrade the catapults. When I'm moving in. And I think we should start building our first barrack, finally. I want to build a barrack here in Dalaran, simply because we can easily just reach the enemy if I build it here. And also I want to upgrade to Stronghold soon. So we need the barrack for that. Let's move forward to this. Now, every single advance is really dangerous because every time when we advance, a unit could come out. But I'm gonna move slowly. And I can finally upgrade to Stronghold, and we can finally scout through the rest of Dalaran. And obviously I forgot to build the farms, even though I was always checking it out. Great. Okay, so we've built a stronghold. Let's build an ogre mound so that I can move up to fortress. Let's see what we have here. I don't think that I could reach that one. So let's attack here. And another thing what I wanted to do is a goblin alchemist, so that I could finally scout through the map. I could do this, and I can build fortress. Many enemies. I could try shooting one of them. Great. Alright, let's build a Zeppelin so that we can look around the map. And we have our last new building, the Dragon Roost, for 1000 gold and 400 lumber, trains dragons. So this is basically our last building, as they said, is that dragons are unleashed, and we will see what they can do. And on the other hand, I think I also have new spells for my Death Knight, so I want to build the Temple of the Damned near that. And let's go through the map. So finally we can go through the map. I think I will build another one. Yes, so first of all we have Unholy Armor for 2500 gold. Unlocks the Unholy Armor ability for Death Knights. Unholy Armor damages a target unit but makes them temporarily invulnerable. That's working exactly like in the first game. So it's basically making you untouchable, which is really good. You can combine these. So what you do is you can put an Unholy Armor to a ogre, for example, which has bloodlust, and it's becoming really powerful. But the point is that there is another spell what you can combine with, and that is called Death and Decay for 2000 gold. First of all, I think it was 3000 gold and they changed it, but it doesn't matter because 3000 gold is also very good for this. Unlocks the Death and Decay ability for that night. Death and Decay deals massive damage in a large area. Let's go and try this. This ability is the best ability of the Death Knight. This is so useful because I'm going to show you, like, it's untrained now, but it will be. So as you can see, it has the mana cost of 30 magic. So this goes like you channel it. So you have to channel it that every like tick you use 30 mana or magic, and it's gonna be even more powerful. So it's basically like you cast it once and you cast it again, and it's like whenever you cast it again and again and again and again, and it could really become a really powerful and destructive force. It basically could destroy enemy units, buildings, anything. And I want to show you how it works. Soon, as you can see, we have plenty of towers still. But we can also see we have another unit, the dragon. This was actually 2,500, now it's 2,250. It's still really expensive. Effective at harassing powerful ground and water units that cannot retaliate, but beware archers and towers. Let's train some. So basically, this is the like the ending unit, so the big one. It's really not as powerful as the demons in Warcraft 1, but with some numbers, so you with a huge squad, it could deal a lot of damage, and it can be really powerful. The downside of it is you cannot just a lot of times you cannot just train like tons of them and just replace them every time they die, because they are really expensive. It is very useful, so you can win missions with a dragon army, but it is expensive and you always have to be careful when you're doing that. But in this case, what we are going to use it for is we are going to get rid of the ships around the island while we are moving in. Okay, let's try Death and Decay. I want a Zeppelin too. Check out for adversaries. Let's deal with those first. Yeah, so as you can see, I have full magic. Now we can see the destructive power of Death and Decay. I think I'm going to just put it here. And you can see how the health of the building just goes down. And this is just one unit. So if you have like 3 or 4, it could basically destroy entire buildings. And this is a really useful spell against huge buildings and towers and everything. Now, what you can do, and what I said about combining spells, is that you can get a Death Knight, you put Unholy Armor on another Death Knight, you send in the Death Knight, and then you just cast Death and Decay on the enemy units. This is a really good tactic. But now we only have one, and I think this is gonna be enough for now. So we're not going to do that. Let's just instead create some catapults. And I wanna train some dragons just to show you how they work and get rid of these ships. Archers and towers, as they said, they are really good defense mechanism against them, so we have to get rid of the towers. Alright, so here we have a dragon. 100 health. This is not a lot. 5 armor, 8 to 16 damage, 4 range, 6 sight, and 14 speed. I think a 4th one would come in handy. But they can fly, so that is a really useful thing. Let's watch if there are some enemy units here. Still. Already. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I accidentally sent all my units in. Okay, so we have the dragons here. Let's look around. I want to get rid of the towers first before I'm moving there. So let's get rid of these. Okay, let's move. So we have a few ships here, as I said. The dragon attacks like this. So it's a fireball attack that goes in an area. The reason why it's dangerous when you are in dragon squads is that they could actually attack each other. And also, one thing what we have to be careful for is that they move slowly, like they change direction slowly. So you give them a command and as you can see it has a delay. And I want to make more trolls and also upgrade them. I think another barrack would help. Alright, we have towers there, so we need the catapults now. just as I said. The towers. Okay, and let's build the rest of the troll army. Might lose this catapult. Ha! I didn't. I don't know what happened. Oh, I know what happened. Another. Thank you. Here they come. So this is why I needed so many trolls, because these enemies needed to be dealt with. It's done. Okay, so I think I can move in with the dragons as well, just to get some extra help. Let's look around for the ships. Really? So many towers still, even though I destroyed almost all of them. I think they don't have any more ships. Seems like it. Obviously. I love how they still have some spare units that can attack my catapults, even though I cleared almost everything. Okay, so this was basically Dalaran. Now, with this strategy of they sending all their workers to repair that one tower, it was really easy. Even with this small amount of units. But obviously there are different strategies what you can use. I think this is really funny. Victory.